Alright, this is the Hidden Object Guru, back, taking another shot at Hidden Mysteries of the Civil War. That's not exactly what it's called, but I found out a way to record while setting the game to full screen, so now I'm doing that, and hopefully I will be able to turn up the items I failed to turn up. For example, that butterfly I just grabbed, there's no way I would have been able to see that when it was small, so this is already working a little. Ooh. So apparently, at the first Battle of Bull Run, they realized this was going to be an endless nightmare of a war. Yikes. Alright, Battle of Wilson's Creek. We needed an X and an octopus. That being said, I'm willing to give this game another chance. But if I find myself getting frustrated, or angered at the game, or in any way kaflooled, I think is the word I'm looking for, kafluffled, then I will 100% give up. Now here's a perfect example of the kind of thing that's going to angerlate me. That's just a giant, either an apple or a green tomato, just in the middle of trees, hovering. What the hell is it doing there? Who can say? That's a fish! Screw you, developers, putting a fish in there. Is that an octopus? No. Is that an octopus? Hell no. Running out of places an octopus could be, honestly. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Here's an octopus in the grass, colored green. I know octopuses, I know octopi can have limited camouflage abilities, but that's ridiculously unfair. So now we need an X. Now that's a pair of gardening shears, although they are arranged in an X formation. I'm gonna give up again, aren't I? Yeah, I can already feel it. But let's try the Battle of Fort Sumter before I go to think. Oh, it was a squirrel. That thing I thought was a cat all that time turned out it was a squirrel. Huh. Let's see. Letter, knight, key, coin, hammer. Letter, knight, key, coin, hammer. Oh, well, I see why I thought that was a coin, but it's obviously a shell now. Letter, knight, key, coin, hammer. Coin. Letter, knight. Oh. Okay. Apparently this guy found the fabled eagle eye of Quauhtémoc. You cannot carry it with me. He's dispatched it to you for safekeeping. Nice. We're going to keep in the event of his capture. Well, obviously. That's 100% what he just said. Why are you pretending like you're interpreting facts when you're just repeating them? What are you? The Mythbusters? See, that's not my reference. That's Community's reference. And it's, I think equally accurate to what the actual reference was in Community. Okay, key hammer. What is the key hammer? Oh, there's the hammer. Oof. So now I'm down to 2 areas with literally 1 item left to find in each one. And the game refuses to give me any more hints, so I just have to look at these areas completely puzzled, befuddled, before finally surrendering to this frustrating mess of a game. I mean, surrendering is not in my, well, it is in my nature, because I am capable of doing it. Surrendering is an option, is always an option, really. As I was blathering on about in the first one of these videos, it's someone who knows themselves, who's willing to give up when the going gets tough. Because sometimes it's not worth going. I could be playing something much better, or doing something productive with this time, that I am idly clicking on a screen, hoping that I randomly hit a key, which is otherwise completely GD invisible. But I want to stress that I'm playing this on a 32-inch television that I'm sitting like 4 feet away from, and I still have the slightest idea where this key could be. So I'm going to take one last look, then I'll go try the X again, and then, my dear viewer, or, well, if you're playing along, just send me an email letting me know where the key was. hiddenobjectguru@gmail.com, and I will be appropriately chagrined. But now, just like a speed reader, we are following a single arrow across the map over and over again, hoping that something sparks our attention. That's a key. Oh my god, I hate you so much. First catch. Oh, beleaguered fort which was capitulated to the Confederate forces on April 12th, 1861. Oh god. Hey, I wonder if they're gonna talk about that fort capture where the Southern general executed every black soldier. And there's the X. Okay, this might actually be doable. Completely invisible unless you have a screen this big. I can't stress that enough. Oh, God. This really was a bloody war, wasn't it? I will advance to 1862. Okay, many losses. Enemy made up for their lack of experience with an unbreakable will born of righteous indignation. Oh, again, righteous. I would question that term. What a way to get your sea legs. You're having a very strange vessel. Its broadsides are covered with inch-thick iron, yet it does not sink. Well, yes. Iron sides. Alright. Tough to penetrate indeed, but also nearly possible to maneuver. See, that part I didn't much know. You're running around tons of danger of cannon fire. Really? I would not have guessed that. Alright, so pipe, shark, scoop. It's gotta be a shark. The shark's gotta be in the water, right? Yes. Ben Franklin, obviously you want. No. Mortar and pestle. Now here's a question for you. Has there ever been... Walker's pipe. Has there ever been a hidden object game where at some point or another, whether you had to pick it up or not, there wasn't a mortar and pestle decorating the scene? Just FYI, I have yet to look at the list of items after that first glance. Now I'm just clicking on likely looking things and they're getting picked up, so... feeling pretty good about myself. By the way, there are 5 times as many items to pick up as we had in the first thing, and we still only have 3 hints. So, if I didn't say screw you game last time, let me just say it now. Yeah, that would have been completely invisible, doing anything but playing this. Oh, look, there's the mouse pointer again. I hate you so much. Where were we? Scoop coin, club symbol. My god. Scoop coin, club symbol. It would be great if you let me erase items that weren't hidden, just so I could get them out of the way. Ring, helm. Magnet? No. First aid kit? No. Scoop, coin, arrowhead, reel, chalice, club symbol, pump, ring, helm. Okay. That was a wheel symbol. Alright. That's a gear. It's a fish. Picture of a fish. Is that a padlock? I mean, I don't need a padlock, but I'm just trying to identify it. Club symbol? No, those are hearts. Is any of this in the water? Nope. Don't want a fish, do you? Or like a real fish, not a picture of a fish? That life preserver doesn't count as a ring for some reason. There's a boat. There's the reel. Oh wait, I already found the reel. Chalice. Oh, chalice. I've always thought you were a hilarious last name. Although, were you someone's last name, that would be funny too. First name, that would be funny too. But just as a last name, Chalice is amazing. Chalice! Coin, club symbol, pump. Oh, there's the pump. Coin, club symbol, pump, ring. Is that a coin on top of that jar? Nope, just a jar. Oh, there's the coin. Club symbol, ring, scoop. Alright, so I'm going to go find some other stuff. Then we're going to circle around back to this one. Battle of Shiloh. Hey, how about I never try to do a accent again? How about that? Oh. Wow. That's not cool. Oh, so he did raid. Hilarious. He did raid the church coffers. Well, that's a waste of my time. Where were we? Grapes, garlic, dartboard, tangerine, mushroom. Lots of poker chips just hanging in midair. It's kind of weird. Oh, there are the grapes. Paper clipping. I guess that's you. And we're going to read about... now for time for the opposition to the annexation of Texas to cease. Oh, All further agitation on the waters of bitterness and strife. Okay. What to do with the Western Southern Territories? Ooh. Well, I think everyone in America felt that way. I'm kidding, of course. There were people who didn't want to wipe out the natives, but happened anyway. Well, now I'm depressed. Let's find a peanut. That'll cheer me up. You know, the peanut should be near the picture of an elephant. Oh, no, wait, that's an anteater. I'm not good at interpreting line art. It's one of my many flaws. So many flaws. Rooster. No, you don't want a rooster. Peanut. Tin can, bishop, garlic, goggles, mushroom. Is that a mushroom? No. Tin can, bishop, garlic, goggles, mushroom. Bishop, garlic, goggles, mushroom. Wow. So weird trying to comment on a game that doesn't have a plot. Usually there's, something to interact with and discuss and even consider. Perhaps, on rare occasions, weigh some ethical issues. But here, I'm literally just searching through a pile of nonsense. Oh, it's a Moy! Hey, Moy. There's the garlic. I'm literally just sifting through a pile of nonsense, trying to, get the 5 or 6 items I actually need. If they have colored the bishop green and hidden him in one of these freaking trees, I'm going to be so annoyed. Bishop, goggles, mushroom. Oh, no, there's the bishop. They didn't. Oh, there's a ring. I mean, I know it's not the map I need a ring in, but, Goggles. Down to 1 item. Feeling good about ourselves. Okay. 3 items? What? Oh, because of the secret items at the end. Sorry. I forgot about the secret items. One more. Oh, there's the mushroom. Wow. Yikes. 10 flowers. Oh my god. Alright. Wow. Richard was terrible. God is God, Richard, whatever side of the war you're on. That's my little message. That is well taken by no one. Because both sides of the war had people on them who said they were on God's side. So, I mean, I'm no theologian. It seems to me that means God was taking a pass on the whole war. Although, according to Fred Clark, that was a flower? That is absolutely a poker chip. Anyway, noted theologian, unlike myself. Okay. Huh. The entire American evangelical form of Christianity was built specifically to justify slavery, so it underpins all of the ways in which they read the Bible. So, I mean, I guess you could say the northern side and their Quaker-style Christianity was specifically designed to be against slavery. And I was about to say, so really who's in the right? But I gotta say, I'm really on the side of the people against slavery. I hope that's not a controversial statement here on YouTube, being against slavery. But, yeah. So it's just now I'm thinking about how if he had been assassinated, as was pointed out by otherwise mediocre film, the Confederate States of America, it's interesting to think that if he hadn't been assassinated, he might have lived long enough that we would know what Abraham Lincoln sounded like, which I think would be awesome to know. Is that a letter? No. Does the letter always look the same? I feel like I've picked up that exact item before. Oh, the artifact! God, wouldn't it be great if that Eye of Cahutek, it's not what it was called, had a curse on it that caused the South to lose the war? I think that would be pretty amazing. Benjamin, I assume you mean Benjamin Franklin, and his face is hidden right there. Okay. Cone, pine cone. It was pine cone last time, wasn't it? Yes, I think it was. There's another lion, a barrel, barbell. No, I'm not seeing anything that looks like a cone. There's a vise. Vice. I do remember the upside of the timed version of these games back when I played them, ages and ages ago. was that often it would ask you what the same items were. Nice. We're down to one item, and then we're good. And that is a grenade. It's a grenade every time I click on it. It's never going to turn into a pine cone. But yeah, the one upside to playing with the time limit was, when you failed and the time ran out, you'd come back and they would ask you for the same items, but this time you would have at least a sense of where they were. Unless, of course, you were me and had completely blanked on all of the items the second you took your eyes off the screen. I bet it's keys, right? Yes! Because I saw so many keys. The second you took your eyes off the area and had to start again from scratch every time. Which, spoiler alert, is why I stopped playing timed games. Scroll. Codex of Cuauhtémoc. Please be kept by Cortez. Of course. Of course he executed him. Cortez executed everybody. Oh, God. It's so depressing. Oh, the lost city of gold. Wow. Alright. Some more keys, please? Anybody? Oh, yes? Again, I am just baffled by how invisible stuff must have been played on a monitor the appropriate size. How is that not a key? When this game originally came out, monitors were tiny back then. I would go so far as to call them minuscule. Ha! There's a key. Alright, so we're down to one key. We're gonna take our eyes off the game for a second and just head back. Return to map? Yes, I shall. Thank you very much. Back to Bull Run. Okay. Aww. I hope this James Philip Monroe comes through alright, although, this being the Civil War, the mathematical odds of that are not great. Bracelets, clamps? No? Do you want to blocks? Okay, this time I actually will look at what I'm trying to find, because my random clicking is getting me nowhere. Bucket! What is C3? Is that just the letter C and the number 3? Because I don't know what C3 is. Oh, yeah, it was the letter C and the number 3. Okay. You could have said letter block, too. That would have been more accurate. There's a moth. Medicine tablets. Medical kit. Dog collar. Cigar stub. That was not a dog collar. Huh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it might have. Huh. I was about to worry that he had been killed. Pipe? No, you don't want a pipe. Boots? You don't want boots. You don't want a letter. 5 books? Are you trying to kill me, game? Okay, 3. Those aren't books. What the? Oh, that's a person. That's, I don't know, chocolate? It's impossible to tell what that's supposed to be. I thought all the books are right in front of me. Well, they technically are right in front of me. That's a puzzle piece. That is a outline of a puzzle piece. Oh my god. I'm honestly, at this point, a little insulted by the layout of this place. Button! Alright. Medicine tablet. Broken bottle. Ooh. Broken bottle. There's another key. An iron. Nice. Hey, there's the fish I need. Oh, wait. It was every single other map that had a clearly visible fish in it. This one's the first one where the fish is like, nope. I'm gonna hide from the hidden object guru. He doesn't need to find me. He's not going insane trying to play this game. Did I see a cigar stub or something that might? I really didn't, did I? Pencil. A Roman 5. Yeah. I hate to quote The Simpsons so early in this conversation, but you'll never know when certain movies were copyrighted. Well, it's true. It's one of those things that they used to make very certain that we learn in school was how to count in Roman numerals, and I've never been 100% sure why. Don't get me wrong. That's the exact same image of goggles we had before. I'm not saying Roman numerals aren't awesome. Is that an anteater again? I'm just saying they have yet to become practically useful, except in solving various puzzles, like in games such as these, and crosswords. Okay, I will admit that it's actually helped my crossword puzzling quite a bit. Okay, those are screws. Where would a pyramid... Oh, that's a pyramid. Okay, medicine tablets. Still have no idea what those would look like. Hey, isn't it great in later, more civilized hidden object games when you, what was that? I didn't even look. Can click on an item and it'll, tell you what that item looks like. So at least you have some chance of finding it. Medicine tablets, bracelet, helm. I found one of the bracelets, apparently. Do not even remember. That is a gigantic cigar stub, people. My god, I feel like I'm in Father Ted, someone not understanding the difference between, small and far away. Or in this case, big and close. There's another key. Don't think we're going to be asked to find keys this time, though. There's a majestic eagle. There's a Mount Rushmore. And there's that I think is Ulysses S. Grant. I could be wrong, but I really feel like that is Ulysses S. Grant. Medicine tablets, bracelet, helm. Okay. Let's go up and down, people. When you say helm, you mean helmet, right? No. What is it? Oh, that's a duck. Medicine tablets. Like, are they in a jar, or? Let's see, oh, there we go. Aspirin. Bookfish mitt. Medicine tablet, bracelet, helm, bookfish mitt. There's a book. Still no line on that fish. Oh, there he is. He's hiding in a reflection. Bracelet, helm, mitt. I gotta say, I do not have a lot of respect for the person whose job it was when making this game to set the transparency of items, because you went frigging nuts setting transparencies. You went, you pushed that slider farther to the side than I think was cool. Still don't know where the helm is, but I'm doing good otherwise. Found literally everything else, but I can't see a helmet. So we're going to take 3, go check out the other one. We're most of the way there. Ooh. Monitor. It's a long and hard, difficult battle. There were very few casualties. Nice. I cannot hope for the same today. I see it's a bloodshed of immense scale on the horizon. That's less nice. Is that Lincoln? It's supposed to be Lincoln. If it is, that's not a great Lincoln. Ooh. We're doing decoding again. Okay, so 7 is E. So that is A. The sigma thing, not sigma, no, I don't know what it's called. The U is D, obviously. Always, the beta is S. Maybe that is sigma. I'm trying to remember what the guy from Mega Man's symbol looks like. Alright, H, nothing could be safe. No. Nothing could save these men. Ha. No? Make these men? Anyway, I feel sometimes phase. Ha, phase. Fort Moultrie. I didn't think it was Mount Moultrie. So that weird fighter ship looking thing. And that's probably a Z. It's a Z, right? And that's a V. Yeah, it's a V. Oh, Bill. Alabaster Generals of War. Wow. That's a very interesting name. A descriptive term. Alabaster. And that's all 3 playing cards. Off to a good start, people. Off to a very good start. Butterfly, do you want the moon? You don't want the moon. Frankly, I don't know where you're coming from. I would always choose the moon if I had the option to do so. And again, I'm just clicking on likely items, which I'm going to give up now because I have too many misclicks. Sundial, watering can. Watering can should be relatively large, right? Battle name, dice. Oh, there's the medicine pills again. What is a battle name? Ladybug. Ah, there's the dice. A really well hidden guy. You certainly hate people with any kind of eyesight troubles. I'll give you that. Cherries. Or cerises. Brush. Brush, bat. Okay. Sundial. Is that... No, that's a feather duster. That's not a brush. Now, when you say bat, do you mean car, do you mean baseball? Because either one is time and setting appropriate. Hatchet, bunny, mousetrap. Ha. Mousetrap I knew I had. Bolt. If I were a bolt... What was that, compass? Yeah, compass, that makes sense. Oh, there's the bolt. Battle name. Still don't know what a battle name is supposed to be. I mean, that's unclear, right? What a battle name is supposed to be? Battle name. Oh, like Bull Run and, yes! Okay, the ones they stitch on every thing in this map. Okay, then I did know. I mean, you could have said Antietam. I would have... You know what? I think I'm past second guessing you terrible people who made this game. Is that it? Like, is that it for the easy ones? Everything else going to be a ridiculous slog? It is, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to come back after we... Oh god, we've done all the big ones, haven't we? Yikes. Alright, I need scoop, club single... club single. How do I say that every time? Signal, ring. So still no clubs. But I am not ready to start using my clues, because, let's face it, I only have 3 of them. Seriously, whoever invented the recharging hint bar deserves a medal and possibly other kinds of rewards. You know, like bridges being named after them. Because this is just obscene. Okay. Alright, I just don't see the club symbol anywhere. Let's do that thing. Scoop, club symbol, ring. Let's do that thing where we do this like we're playing for speed reading. That's right, I was trying to say playing a speed reading game, and then I realized there was no such thing. So many fish. That's right, the plural of fish is fish. Take that, people who say fishes. Take that, Ernie from Sesame Street. Is that a scoop? What do they mean by scoop? I want to click on every item here and just hope one of them is a scoop. Oh, there's the ring. Well, at least I got that much. Okay, there's nothing like a scoop here. Anything would stick out like a sore thumb in the face of that grating, wouldn't it? Okay, that's a cleaver, I think. Bananas are not scoops. That's a golf club. Wow, I could not recognize that at all earlier. I just saw it sticking up, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's just a thing. If it's going to turn out that this is a coloring issue, and I don't have it... Oh, club! Whew! I don't have the screen brightness turned up high enough. That's going to be pretty embarrassing, too. Although I hate to turn a screen brightness up or down for any particular game, because then I have to switch it back for other games, and it becomes, well, not an ordeal by any definition of the word ordeal. A mild annoyance, I guess is the term I was looking for. One that isn't even particularly worth mentioning. Yet I did anyway. So that's a no on scoops, in case you're wondering. I have failed to find a scoop. So I'm going to head off to the other one, see if I can finish off one of those. Fredericksburg. We need 1 key. How hard can it be to find 1 key? And again, they're telling me that isn't a key. I would like to meet the person who drew that item. And not necessarily punch them in the mouth. But if I did punch them in the mouth, then after I punched them in the mouth, I would ask them, what did you think that item was, if not a key? And if I'd punched them in the mouth too hard, then they would write down what that was, if not a key. So, yeah. I think that would be awesome. Okay. No keys here. No key, like, hidden inside the camera or some nonsense like that now. No key with the Chinese luck bunny kitten. Sorry, kitten. No key hidden in the wall on top of the wall, maybe? Maybe a second key inside the... Yeah, I'm just having no luck on this key. Alright, so I'm gonna leave. But it's... Oh, thank God! It was hidden in the reeds. Not the reeds, the Fredericksburg. One-sided, ouch. An ongoing attempt to conquer the Confederate capital of Richmond, huh? Ooh. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh my god, that's really upsetting to read about. I guess I've forgotten most of that, Ken Burns show, and now I'm learning all about the horrors of the Civil War all over again. Is that a muffin? This gosh darn helm. Why are you so impossible to find? I found a key. A helm has got to be easier to find than a key, doesn't it? I mean, the evidence would assume that no, it does not. But I'm just saying, where could you be, helm? Where have I not clicked? Is there a millimeter of this screen? Is there a pixel of this screen I haven't clicked on at this point? Because it certainly doesn't feel like it. Okay, Shiloh. Oh, one more flower, right. That seems more doable, doesn't it? There's that ring again. Yes, I've confirmed. Well, not confirmed, but I suspect that is the same darn ring every time. Okay. That's a butterfly. That's another block. Another word block, which, you know, kids love, but they do me no good in this game. No sign of flowers. That is another squirrel. That's an arrow. I don't even have another picture of a flower. Is that a smiley face on a tombstone? Okay, too soon, guys. I don't even know whose grave that's supposed to be, and I still think it's too soon. No access. Like, are we being cute about what a flower is at this point? Is it a euphemism for something? Or... Alright, so Bull Run I failed, Ironclads I failed, Shiloh I failed. Let's give Antietam another shot. I need a bat. I am seriously at a point where... Oh, thank God. Yeah, I would be traumatized by that too. Ooh. Yikes. Alright. 3 maps, 3 items. I think we're calling it. Hint. Alright, so I asked for a helm. It pointed... Oh. I almost swore there. And, I don't want to put an 18R certificate on this video, but Jesus M. Crackers. When they said helm, they meant a ship's piloting wheel, not a helmet. I am so angry right now, I can't think. What? Oh, no, of course. You see that flower who we've reduced the transparency to 98% and is just a figure in the clouds? That's obviously what you're supposed to be clicking on. What are you, an idiot? Oh my god, why does this game hate me so much? Alright, tell me where the scoop is. I don't care anymore. I swear to God, I have clicked on that 15 times. I guess I missed every one of those 15 times. Yeah, we're advancing to 1863. 100% we are advancing to 1863. We might actually be taking a break soon because, yeah. Oh my god. Ooh. Kazoo, mouse. Seriously, these were not clean battlefields, I can tell you that for nothing. Mouse, asterisk. And of course the asterisk could be literally anywhere. I don't know who that was I clicked on, but I'm hoping it was someone of significance. Okay, there's the Eiffel Tower, there's a clapper. That is definitely a poker chip for once. Apparently the other one was flowers. There's some rune discs, which is weird. Lighthouse. Totem pole, nice and visible, that's nice. Weird drawing of something on the ground. Skull, obviously. Yeah, oh, here we go. Oh, the General's game. Huh. Nice. Okay, where were we? Horseshoe. That I have. Pretzel. Vase. Or vase, as people often call it. I think it's just as correct. Lantern, lime. Lantern. Did I see a lime up here? I did not. Oh, there's the lime. Ring, spider, pineapple, rolling pin, glove. Ring, spider, pineapple, rolling pin, glove. Still only 3 hints, because this game, what's that word when you hate something? Yes, the game hates me, and wants me to murder it in its sleep. Which I won't do. I will not give the game the satisfaction of being murdered in its sleep by me. But, know that I know what you're asking for, game. And know that I respect myself too much to give it to you. Hey, there's the mouse. Cute little guy. Pretzel vase? Oh, a pretzeled vase. How cute that would be. Okay, vase. Pineapple glove. Pineapple should be easy to find, right? I mean, it's pretty distinctive shape and color. But, you know, if they've hidden it tiny somewhere in the background, it would be almost invisible. Oh, there it is. Ring, spider, glove. Is that same gold ring with the blue gem again? Because I'm getting mighty sick of that ring. Hey, 2 sets of cherries. And a dragonfly. Wow, they are just repeating items all over the place. Now they've actually repeated the same item twice in the same level. And by item, I mean, like, the exact image being used. There's the mousetrap again. There's my glove. Ring and a spider. Ring and a spider. But if I find my ring, who will give me the spider? Sometimes I say things that are nonsense. Found the spider. Okay, we're out of here. Chickamauga, please. Union soldiers. But yes, but when are you going to tell us about our, Oh, no, wait, this was the robber, not the guy. No, this is the guy with the... Ooh. This is the guy who had the magic gem from, Mexico, right? Balloon. Historically accurate. There were balloons at that time. Perhaps they even used balloons as spotting technology leading up to the war. Alright, I should probably start reading the items I'm looking for. Coconut, Roman Colosseum. What? I mean, there it is, but wow. They just jacked up the transparency because it was such a nonsense item. I don't see anything even slightly red, yet there's somehow a lobster somewhere on this screen. Is it one of those, you know, famous blue or green lobsters? Although, I mean, in their defense, I have seen actual lobsters in tanks that are pretty blue-green colors. Oh, yeah, there we go. And it did not say cooked lobster. There's the windmill. TP. Yes. Iron crown. Oh, I found a clue. The repeating. Good point. Pretzel, crown, guitar. Well, lots of pretzels. I have no idea when, to quote The Simpsons again, pretzeled bread was invented, or whether it was a popular treat in the times of the Civil War, but I'll be honest, it's neat to see. Pig, dead leaf. There's the dead leaf. Any sign of a pig? That's more of a slug. How would I ever get those two things confused? Horsey, broccoli, Stonehenge. I don't know, a church? It's not really clear what that is. Pig, axe, crown, chick. Pig, axe, crown, chick. There's the chick. So hidden that, again, would have been completely invisible as few as 10 years ago. Pig, axe, crown, chick. There's the axe. We're getting to a point where I'm going to be able to leave with some amount of dignity intact. Pig, crown. You know what? Honestly, this place is so bereft of anything resembling a pig. I think it's going to be a picture of a pig I'm looking for. Or like a transparency of a pig. Like a piece of paper that someone has like etched a pig on a clear, not paper, you know, a sheet of plastic that someone has gently etched an outline of a pig on and then placed it over the screen. What the hell was that? Oh, that was the crown. I thought that was baby birds. That tree has a nose. The pig was black. It was a black pig. I don't even want to read about the Battle of Chickamauga. I'm so angry about that black pig. Gettysburg. Now that's a famous battle. Oh. Well, that guy's having a rough time of it. Marble. Playing cards? No. Medical kit, marbles, rocks, grapes. So many playing cards. I think I know what the bonus item is going to be this time. Just a thought. Medical kit. So another one with a red cross on it. That's a good question. When did the Red Cross become the symbol of, well, the Red Cross, but also just medicine in general? Because I assume it predated the organization, the Red Cross, right? Like, did they invent that? That would be weird. Okay. Hey, Canadian flag! Yay! That made me weirdly happy to see my country referenced in an otherwise just garbage game. Envelope, watermelon. Ah, envelope. Always the same one. Ooh, more encoded. We are mired. I think it's mired, right? Yeah, it's got to be mired. So, at symbol is D, mired in a foolish? Yeah, I think foolish. So, by the way, this music is way too exciting for decoding. And the 9 is an H. And that's against. So, sigma symbol is a G. Again, might not be a sigma. I'm not super clear on that. Against an enemy that knows not the gravity of what they do. Ooh. Damn. Wait. Oh, expect my resignation. Okay. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I can imagine that. Wow. Yikes. Alright, let's do it. Medical kit, globe. You know, I've seen revolvers on so many of these screens, but I've never been asked to pick any of them up. I think that's very weird. And in another game, you know, a later, more high-tech game, I would expect to be asked to go back and find all of the guns I had seen over the course of the game. This is not that type of game. Hey, the Brontosaur! Remember we saw his outline before? Well, now here's the real guy. We don't need him, but there he is. Watermelon. Last time I saw a watermelon, it was in half, so you could see the pink part. Or maybe a third or a quarter. But anyway, the point is you can see the pink part. And there it is again. I guess that's a sixth of watermelon. Alright, toolbox, medical kit, marble. Toolbox would probably be one of those handle-based toolboxes, right? No, it wasn't. It was just one of those regular folding ones. Flip open with a clasp and such. Medical kit, marble. So I'm saying about medical kit. Ah, there it is. Should I use one of my hints for this marble, or should I just go on to the next map? I mean, I'd like to get started collecting the cards now, since we're already here, but I don't feel great about wasting one of my... You know what, let's leave. Chattanooga, or Chautauqua, as the Indians called it. I shouldn't say Indians, and that's not what they called it. Letter. It's always the same letter. Oh, Upton Boy switched sides. Wow. Damn. Yeah, that, the eye of the so-and-so. Ooh. Maybe it was a family curse? Who knows? Dog. Gotta find a dog. Makes me, again, inordinately happy. That was jeans. There's another elephant. Sorry, the first elephant. Previously, it had been an anteater both times. Dog train. Book. 2 books. There's a second book, and there's a third book. Yay! Cauldron. Arrowhead. Cauldron. Oh, there's the dog. It's a drawing of it on the end of a log. That's 100% fair. Dentures. Didn't I see dentures in a previous map, and I was like, are those dentures? I can't click on you, so I'll never find out. Yeah, it was. Dog biscuit. Oh, should have asked the dog where that was. I'm being facetious, of course. The dog can't talk. It's an etching on the end of a log. All right. Train. No sign of the train. No, it's like a money, not belt or clip, but just a bundle of money. Is that a train? No. Is that it? No, that's a flute. Guitar. All right. Birdbath, cauldron, arrowhead, train. Birdbath, cauldron, arrowhead, train. Birdbath, cauldron, arrowhead, train. Oh, there's a easel. What would a birdbath look like? Oh, there's the cauldron. Birdbath, haha, arrowhead, train. Now, is this an arrowhead actual or a drawing of an arrowhead? Because one of those is going to be much more difficult to find than the other. And they're both going to be pretty difficult, so that's not a picture of a train? Seriously? Really thought that was a picture of a train. So I'm going to take a powder. Now, oh, it's a fish. I don't need you, fish. Nor do I want you. You and me, fish. We're quits. You hear me? Quits. There'll be no more. That was the train. All right, just the arrowhead. We'll be back to that. Oh no, and secret items. Damn it. 90-day enlistment would become. Yeah, that's a good question. Wait, aren't you the guy who was saved by a bullet stopping in your locket? I think at that point you should just say, well, guys, it's been fun, but I am quitting the army. Okay. Let's see. Paint roller? No, you want a rolling pin. What else? Moth, key, cord. Letter, starfish, eagle. Letter. No, letter. Ah, there you are. Wow. I would imagine. Wow. Damn. He is quite the army man. He better not get home to find she's married some judge, and that would be quite upsetting. Alright. Cord. I'm having no luck on this one. And are all these books suggesting we're going to have to do a book collection? It's a crude picture of a fort. Great. Well, the chess piece, the fort. So, rook, castle, fort, whatever you want to call it. Umbrella, hopscotch. Hopscotch? How do you... Oh, okay, hopscotch board. That was weird. Dentures again, knife. There's the thread, which they called cord. Rolling pin. Is that a rolling? No, that's a dog biscuit and a... Blanking on the word here. Clothespin. Wow. That took me an uncomfortable length of time. Kazoo. No, wait, kazoo we got on the other level. Sorry. Anchor? No. Starfish. Nice. Eagle, umbrella, eagle. Umbrella, rolling pin, key, mushroom. Umbrella, rolling pin, key, mushroom. We've seen the rolling pin before, so I got that. I don't know what the umbrella looks like. It's probably folded up or else I would have noticed it already, right? Umbrella, rolling pin... Sorry, umbrella, key, mushroom. Is the mushroom just on the side of a thing again, or is it a different kind of mushroom? And seriously, what kind of umbrella are we looking for? Because, spoiler alert, there's more than one. There's, beach umbrellas, there's folding umbrellas, there's parasols, I think is the word I'm looking for. It's a clip. Let's see. horseshoe. Ah! A mostly folded umbrella. But I found it. You weren't folded enough to trick me, and now I'm just now realizing that this might be a multi-stage level that asks me to look for chess pieces. It absolutely is. Jesus crackers. that is not going to be a blast. We're definitely taking a break from this game in a minute because it is driving me to distraction, and that is the nicest way of describing what this thing has done. So is it a picture of a mushroom you want, or is there actually a mushroom somewhere on this level? Because I am not seeing any sign of a mushroom. Alright, so let's just... Oh, wait, there it was. Bonus levels. So let's find a receipt. That is not a receipt. Oh, receipt. 4. Damn. Snake... $4.55 for snake oil. Your dog's cookies, $99. Can I just say a quick, come on. Can we take this a little more seriously? It's a civil war, people. Your dog's cookies. Your aunt's cookies. So everybody has cookies, is the point, and they're all a lot of money. Well, no, $3, $5, $6. When we get to your dog's cookies, it's $99. Duke something. Duke Nukem Forever, $49.99. Wow, this is... Yeah, that's pretty offensive. All right, back to it. All right, chess pieces. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw another one drawn somewhere, I swear it. 5, 6. Oh, damn it. This just isn't happening, is it? 7. Oh, we're so close. 8. We almost did it. 9. Come on, just a little bit more. One more chess piece, you can do it. Or maybe you can't. I gotta say, that was pretty good chess piece freestyling. Like, I'm gonna tip my own hat to me in a super, super offensive act. Is everyone hiding in the clouds again? No. I should be so lucky. Camel. You know, famous chess piece, The Camel? No? The Easel? The George Washington? No? Alright, let's go back to the map. Oh, George Washington. If you'd been smarter about slavery, there never would have been a civil war. You would have gotten that out of the way right at the start of the America. But, you weren't smart about things, were you? George. Right, Arrowhead. This is the one I was flaking on. Let's go back to Gettysburg and see if we can get that marble. Which it has been established by the other 2 marbles is a tiny ball that's almost invisible to the naked eye. You might say, that's super unfair to ask me to find 3 of them. I might even agree with you. But such is the nature of being the hidden object guru. You're going to come across quite a number of deeply unfair things. Oh, screw you so hard, game. It was hidden in a tree. I think I can safely say I never would have found that. Well, there's the rabbit's foot. Alright. How is that bad? Oh, because he doesn't have it anymore. Right. 3, 4. No, it's a maple leaf. 5, 6. Razor blade. 7. 8, 9. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This again? How is it that I keep getting, in quick succession, 9 of the items I'm looking for? Like, am I just... Was that a... It was the other side of a playing card. Oh, wow. That is bad. Yeah, Gettysburg was, by all accounts, a truly nasty fight. Where were we? Looking for a ring. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the ring I was familiar with. So, that actually blinded me to what I needed to find. Right, chess piece. You know, let's go do the arrowhead, freshen our minds, and then we'll come back and find the chess piece. And by that I mean have the game find the chess piece for me. Okay, let's just get a look at that. I can safely say I never would have found that. Alright, what do you need? Hit me. Pocket watch, 10 fireflies. Found the pocket watch ages ago. To my dear son. Ooh, ouch. So you literally want me to find 10 points of light on the screen. Luckily for you, I actually did catch fireflies in a jar once to see if you could read by them. Because that was the old wives' tale going around, and I was happened to be living in a place with lots of fireflies. And, I did the whole thing, punched holes in the top of the jar and everything. But, that night, there was definitely not enough light to read by. Oh, we put a firefly in front of the moon. It was invisible. Oh my god, I was joking. I was just about to jokingly say, duh, we put a firefly in front of the moon so it would be completely invisible. But there actually was one. Screw this game. Anyway, my point was, I had, I'm not going to brag and say I was able to catch, 10 fireflies. There's no way I could have done that as a child. But I had 4 or 5 of them, and, I was not able to read anything. Maybe you need a lot more, and I just was a failure, but, I believe I let them go the next day. Pretty sure it wasn't one of those situations where I woke up the next morning and they had all died or something. But, that would be a pretty bleak end to the story, so I'm going to assume that after failing to read by them, I let them all go, because, I may have been 5 or 6 years old, but I don't think I was that much of a monster, was I? Ugh. I would not like to have met child me, as adult me, because I do not think I would have been a fan. Okay, just for the record, that is not a chess piece. I know you think that's a chess piece. It is absolutely not a chess piece. So, just FYI, we're stopping. We are absolutely stopping, and we're going to come back another day and finish this off, because the game has driven me mad. This is what me having gone completely mad sounds like. You may say it doesn't sound that different from regular me, and that would be a very mean thing to say. But until next time, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. If you, for some reason, like to join with me in playing what I have to assume is the end of the Civil War Hidden Object game, I'm going to encourage you to do that. But yeah, it's not going to happen until the next video on the playlist. So, see you there.